Not exactly sure how to make this video, not exactly sure what I'm going to say, but I just wanted to express what I've been going through the last day or so, which isn't much. I was super happy yesterday in the middle of the day, and then towards the night, I kind of slipped right back into something I was diagnosed with a long time ago, which is chronic depression. I made a statement on Twitter not too long ago that people who are mentally ill should not be with people who are mentally fine. Just because when you're a person who suffers a serious disorder or you have some kind of mental issue, you're hurting the person you're with. You know, they care about you a lot, and seeing you suffer hurts them, let alone the fact that you have issues that sometimes affect the people you're around. And my whole approach to fairness in relationships is that the level of screwed up you are is the level of screwed up that the person you're with should be. Because if you're not comparably screwed up, then you risk screwing the person you're with up. And like, why would you want to do that to someone you love? I don't understand why people could defend themselves. Like when they say, oh, I have a bipolar disorder, but this person who's perfectly healthy is helping me through it. Do you not realize the emotional and mental impact that's going to have on your significant other? Like, yeah, they're super positive, but essentially you're floating in the ocean with a little life raft, and let's say you weigh 1,000 pounds for some crazy reason, and they're on a rowboat perfectly fine. They put you in their rowboat, you're going to sink them. So maybe they should have left you on that life raft. What I'm saying is mental illnesses are extremely serious. And I've been with people who were more mentally messed up than I am before. And it turned my life into hell. Like suffering that I had not previously understood in relationships. Every other day, it seemed like it was an episode. Every other day, it seemed like, you know, some incident would go down where the cops were called. Always be me calling the cops. Or some made-up reaction would occur. Some fabricated show would be put on, all for the sake of messing with my head, getting me to do what that person wanted. It's just not fair when you're decently okay and somebody who's not decently okay tries to drag them down. Like, for instance, me. I don't ever want to be with somebody who's like, you know, that pure type, the innocent type, the type that is perfect and doesn't have any negative thoughts or say negative things. Can you imagine how wrecked they would be with me, a guy who regularly says negative things? It's like insanely unfair. You just don't put those two people together. Because if you do put them together, then you're going to taint the person who's better. You're going to make the person who's happy less happy. They may feel like they love you, but love a lot of times prevents us from admitting what people are really doing to us. It prevents us from being honest with ourselves. Anyway, I made this video because last night someone I respect a lot said some things to me that were, you know, under normal circumstances probably harmless, but it fucked me up pretty bad. A long time ago when I was in the military, in the Air Force, someone I respected said that I was oozing of dirtbag. This was like 2007 or 8. Actually, it was 2007. He said I was oozing of dirtbag, and when he said that, I kind of lost the will to live. because I respected this person so much, and I was already fucked up. Like, I was already really depressed. So it was kind of like kicking me while I was down, and that was the last straw. So I turned in my weapon, and I told him I was suicidal. I told my supervisor, staff sergeant, and I broke down crying. And then I went to the hospital, and I broke down crying again. And then they got me a therapist, and I broke down crying in front of the therapist too, eventually. Not right away, but it was an uncontrollable sobbing. Like, I was just completely defeated. Anyway, so last night I was kind of defeated too. Like, I wasn't participating. I gave up in the discussion, and I was just looking for my phone, and it just kept hitting me and hitting me. Like, the person kept talking and saying things that I felt were hurtful, and I was just trying to find my phone. I just wanted to get out of there. I was trying to go off on my own. It just kept hitting me and hitting me and hitting me. So I slipped right back into that whole chronic depression diagnosis thing. It's not quite as bad as it was then, but I don't know. I talk a lot about bullying and how, you just gotta be tougher. And I follow that because I don't let the internet really get to me much. For the most part, pretty good about it. But people who are close to me, I'm pretty open. And when they say things that are like, wasn't even that bad, what was said, but it hit me really hard. So anyway, today I'm going to make a bunch of videos. You're going to see them over the next week or so. And I'm going to be fake as fuck in them. I'm going to pretend to be happy because I'm a good actor. So I just want to make this video kind of, expressing what's going on. And I'm pretty sure I can be happy again at some point. Maybe I'll be happy in 10 hours. I don't know. But just wanted to share my feelings with you guys. So hope you have a wonderful day. Boop squeeze.